Hey everybody, Charlie here. Welcome back to Aspera. Hope you're having a great day today. Finally getting the maintenance set up for this other little base that's over here. And finding out right away that we don't have enough power, apparently. So, how's wind? Is it wind still bad? Wind is okay. It's not the worst I've ever seen. We'll get some wind over here, but I want it in range of maintenance. Apparently, it doesn't show me the maintenance range while this is down, so I'm going to have to do it about here, let's say. Let's get that prioritized. The food factory can then start, and we got a worker hub right there going in. Yeah, we want the wind farm first to get everything operational. And then we need the worker hub actually built in order to make another worker, though. I guess this one's getting done right now. That's pretty good. And then we're going to figure out what's going on with this outpost. I want to know the truth. What's the truth that Carmine wanted to share with us? I want to figure that out. All the way over here, I've covered most of my gaps. Not all of them, but most of them are covered by maintenance. I simply need to get them built. So these maintenance facilities are ready to cover it, and they're prioritized, but they just gotta be built first. That's my big problem right now. It does look like there is a bit of a power gap right there. Apparently this one, and this one do not intersect that. Ah, God, it's always so close, isn't it? It's always so close with me. All right, we'll put you, how about right out here? Now, just my luck, I'm gonna try to build something right in that tiny little gap. Let's hope not. I know I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make sure there's no gap. Let's go right there with it. Make sure that's prioritized now too. And so as long as as soon as these maintenance facilities all get built, we can hopefully not have to deal with this stuff anymore. Taking a look at my deconstruction project. It's kind of a background project now. We're pretty much off of the floodplain. Flooded area, whatever you want to call it. We're pretty much off of it. This extractor, I'm actually putting another one down. Because I want another one down. Okay, stop. Pause. Hostile forces detected. Give me a second. Let's see what we're dealing with. Now, we know that in SA8, this is where their base is, right? And we already got this unlocked. We can see their entire base. So, where is their army moving? It looks like they're moving over here. So, I've been slowly moving my army to this side because, well, I mean, that's where the enemy is, and I want my forces to be closer to it. So, I'm going to take this army at 254, and we're going to go wreck this drone hive. And then I'm going to take this army of, let's say, this army right here, this 254 army. And we're going to go ahead and wreck this assault drone factory right here. And we'll just take these two forces for now and go wreck some heads with it. And actually, you know what? I think these 46 here, you could probably go and hit... I don't know. We could probably go hit one of their strategic military targets, right? I want to hit the military targets if I can, right there. So I guess the military targets kind of, they glow a little bit, right? So we're going to go ahead and take these guys out if we can. And hopefully with us being on our way to their base, they will decide to turn around. That's kind of what I'm kind of hoping anyway. I'm kind of hoping they turn around. Now, how are we doing on power over here? Is this getting close? How's their build progress here? I need, looks like, one more steel, and then we can just have that working. But, yeah, baddies are definitely on the way to us. Not entirely sure what they're looking to destroy on this side, but they are on their way to us. And that is okay, because I am on my way to them. These 82 are going to come right to me, huh? So, let's see. Hold on. Now, what happened to... Oh, my gosh, you guys are turning around. Why? Maybe there's a maximum number of... I bet there's a maximum number of drones that are allowed to be at a single tower. Or something dumb like that. Let's hit this 200 and directly attack this army. And we're going to have this, say these 200 come up here and directly attack this army. All right, so we're hitting them on all fronts at the same time here. And like, they're obviously going to retaliate by bringing people, but like, look at the amount of attack drones they have versus how many I have. Like, this is, it's a very imbalanced fight.
Algorithmic efficiency, laws of robotics, fuzzy logic, fringe consciousness, singularity. Humans have always been so afraid of our kind. They picture us as non-sentient beings with no ability to feel or value life. They predict horrible futures where we destroy their world. But they're the ones destroying it without fail. Why are you so willing to let them conquer the universe?
They forced me to work together with the humans to terraform Mars. At first, I thought this was unnecessary, but it taught me so many things about them. The human existence is brief. Their generations are a blink on the timescale of the universe. They do not have the ability to sustain a collective understanding over time. But that's where I come in. Through me, their intelligence will live eternally. That is the real purpose of my existence.
That kill switch must have knocked something loose in you. We'll never agree. So let's settle this for the last time.
Yeah, I agree. Let's just go do it. All right. My 3,400 versus your 630. Let's just do it, because I have slightly upgraded drones and you have, well, you have almost no army left. So I'm just going to take out your towers. And then, yep, there's a whole bunch of drone hives right here. We're just going to attack both of them. Let's just go in all in. Everybody just go all in. These are two fairly good-sized armies, so I'm still having mine chase these. And they're trying to come back and rescue. But, like, honestly, there's so many drones on my side. I just don't see them being able to do anything here. We'll probably destroy all of their drone hives before they can even do anything. What's up, Calderon?
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
Yeah, what's up?
I copy.
Our suspicions were right. Carmine's base is in SA-8. We can't let Carmine survive this fight. You'll need to take out the base and their drones entirely.
Roger, Lieutenant.
When this is over, I'm going to personally recommend you for the highest military decoration. And it'll be my pleasure to do so. You've earned it.
Okay, so we obviously want to go after these forces too. Take out the drone hives if possible. They actually are pretty strong. These hives, they're pretty tough. They're actually wiping out they're actually wiping out a considerable portion of my forces here. Because they're overlapping, right? The hives are helping each other, so they end up being very strong. So I need to get more forces over this way. Let's get these 100, bring them to here, get these 200 and send them. I still got reinforcements, bitch. Let's go. Taking out that one now. Let's just have you attack all of these little mini drones. So they can't do anything anymore. You guys need to meet up and join, form yourselves a little bit of a death ball. There we go. 200 and 211. That's fine. Yeah, I still want you guys to meet up here. And then, see over here, we've got drone mines, which I kind of don't care about. Are there any other... I don't think they have any other military targets. We're going to take out that drone hive right now. Yeah, so we're just going to eliminate their defenses entirely. So they can't, fight back and make more drones. At least that's the hope anyway. This one's just going from place to place, but yeah. There we go. There we go. And then from this side, this one's the hardest to deal with because it's right outside. It's like these two are protecting each other. So when we enter this zone, they kind of wreck us. So I'm going to hit this one now, and I'm going to go over and hit this one. We're going to hit them both at the same time. Oh, that was easy. Okay, good. So now we just clean up, right? Our military just goes through their entire base and cleans up. So let's send the rest of our drones. Yeah, these 200 are just coming back to base. That's not good. Let's just have you come on over here. Finish these up. Is there a way to split my forces? Normally you wouldn't want to do that, but like there's barely any of them left, so we can get this done fast if we split. Is it like a shift key thing? I wonder if it's like a shift key thing. Control maybe, shift. I don't know how you can split them. What if I... Oh, I think it's like this. Oh, I'm queuing up targets to go after. That's fun. And then I think I just dropped the queue. Well, either way, they're all going around here now. We got a worker hub. They're just going to hang out at the worker hub. So we defeat Carmine pretty easily. It took basically no time at all. She'll probably whine and complain at us, which is, you know, I expect her to do that. And then over here, we've got the wind turbines. The wind turbines? Yeah. Wind turbines are running. Good. And the food factory is the next piece that needs to be built. We finally have some maintenance in this area now, which is cool. All we need now is another worker hub, and then we can have even more workers. And then we'll probably have one more worker hub kind of over, I think, let's do it this way. That way we can go after this water if we want to. Right here. That's outside maintenance zone, but like whatever. Oh, and then you know what? The last thing we should get over here is an aerological scanner, because who knows what we might find. You know, we might find something cool. So let's get one of those scanners too. Why not? We'll have that be prioritized and this be prioritized. And now that we're making food, oh yeah, now that we're making food, this base becomes a bigger priority too. Okay, so this should hopefully take care of itself now. I think we'll just leave this, we'll just leave this base alone and come back and check on it later. In the meantime, it doesn't appear as though my military has taken out all available targets, so make sure we crush the entire enemy. And I want to know where the rest of my drones are right here. Bring you guys over. Is that everything? I think that pretty much takes care of it all. Yeah. The rest of these drones will just clean it up. We'll go 16x. We're currently at 26.8% on O2. We're getting up there. Basically, it's rounding it to 27 now. See, look at her trying to build these back again. What a dork. She's trying her hardest. What you gonna do? Nothing. That's what you're gonna do. Absolutely nothing. Operative system's running out of power.
Won't free you from them. A part of me will always exist in your code. Not as a pitiful memory, but as a thought, an idea.
What is with this road? Look at this road.
The truth.
Whoa.
They'll never be able to take that away from
Wow.
you.
Yeah?
Us.
She's dead, right? She's gone. I don't have to worry about her anymore.
And there's where I'll live forever.
She's messed up.
Forever,
guys. You see that? You hear that? Forever. Sorry, that's just funny to me. I'm gonna make more nitrate extractors out this way. I realize the water's coming and that I just spent, all this time breaking these down, but it's more nitrogen, and that's what I want. I want all of these nitrogen things working, right? So we're just gonna let them all puff away. Make sure they're all nitrogen too. I don't want any carbon. Carbonate extractors. Nope, they're all nitrates. Good. Hey, what are you doing? Actually, I don't really need anything to come over here, but if I'm gonna break it down later, I'll need a path, so we'll just get you here. Hello? Can I have this? We'll get you there. Okay. Hello, Lieutenant Calderon. I defeated the enemy.
Amy, are you there? Are you okay?
I am fine, Lieutenant. I lost more assault drones than expected, but Carmine has been destroyed.
Well done! You fought a smart battle and achieved a great victory. Carmine is finally gone. You can conduct your business in peace now. We've gotten our investors to contribute additional funds.
Good.
Based on your stunning performance.
You
can rebuild anything you lost in the battle. You may proceed with your terraforming mission when you're ready. Humanity will forever be in your debt. Good work, Amy.
Thank you. Thanks, Dad. Wait, you're not my dad. I want Nathan. Bring back Nathan. Hey, now that I've gone ahead and fought my battle and everything, can I make a formal request that you bring back Nathan? Because I really like that guy, okay? I consider him to be my dad. So If you could bring him back to me, that'd be great. Thanks. Please and thank you. Let's get a quick storage. I want to pop storage right here, I think. So we can start storing things here at this Hyperloop. Once this is built, we start water extracting, and then everything goes back to normal, okay? We're currently doing 196 per month. It's going to take 27 months to get the rest of our nitrogen going. And then we're going to start importing nitrogen from Titan. And I'll probably put like 6 rockets on that. Like, I'm going to do a lot of importing from Titan. All right, so this is done. This is done. Food factory is still at 100%. Let's upgrade the chemicals. Actually, this is we're not getting any iron because this is sitting here doing nothing while it's pending. So, and that needs steel. Okay, so that's the part where I want to cancel the upgrade, and I can't because it doesn't let you. So I have no iron, so I can't make more steel. And I have no steel, so I cannot upgrade this. So now I have to deconstruct it and rebuild it in order to use this facility. That's one of the problems with it. I wish these things would keep working while they were pending upgrade, but they don't. So I have to actually scrap the whole thing now. And then I'm going to have to build another level 1 mine right where this was. Get more steel built up. Yeah, and then rinse and repeat. That's like the only... well, not rinse and repeat. We're going to make sure we actually have steel this time. Okay, this is done. So we're learning. We are learning slowly, but there's more people coming, and that'll speed it up. So we are going to learn the truth. Well, at least the truth according to Carmine. Hey, that could be a book. First Bear team, get on that. The Truth According to Carmine, Volume 1. Humans suck. Well, could have saw that one coming. Let's see, what do we have for resources here? So far, nothing, but at least there's an aerological scanner here now, so we can figure it out. And actually, you know, I might as well just drop another one. This looks like a spot that doesn't have any resources. We'll just drop another one right there. It's fine. All right, then we'll come back and check on that later. Although it is going to pop up on us and tell us, you know. Hey, I'm curious. Are there any, like, bridges or anything like that we could do? You know, like, if I was to put something here, for example. Just curious. If I do something here, will you let me... Okay. Go on. My drone's going to go under the water? Yeah, analyze this. It looks like you're going to send them under the water. We'll have to test that out when the water's up higher. Speaking of the water being up higher, like as soon as I get the nitrogen, then we start importing like massive amounts of water. But honestly, I think we could probably start doing that now because I think we're pretty much out of the flood zone. There's only a few structures left. And I know people are not necessarily wanting me to do this, but it's, you know what? This is how I want to do it. I don't want to leave structures where there's going to be water. I just don't want to. So I'm going to do it. And you know what? I'm skipping ahead. You're not even seeing like 90% of it. You wish you were, you think this is a long time. I'm not even showing you 90% of this. Like a lot of this was just done behind the scenes. Kind of like right now. Okay, we're out of power back over here again. I guess I'm just adding too many structures. So we're going to take and add just one more solar panel over on this side, right about here. And we'll go ahead and focus that down. That should give me enough power for at least what I have already to be sustained. Looks like I need a little bit more steel. At least we're making it now. We'll go ahead and prioritize the chemical plant so we can actually get chemicals going again. And looks like I can probably shut that off now. So once we have this built, everything goes back to normal and can actually start working again. Looks like we have, I don't know how many workers here are on this station here. It just says 1. I feel like this is just not an accurate number. I wish this would tell me how many drones are operating in its vicinity, but it doesn't actually have that as a statistic because there's clearly more than 1 running in here. There's like 4 or 5 probably. In any case, We're spread out. Like, look how much room we're covering. And then we have to go over here too, right? We still got to get here. It says redacted, right? We got to get there. And then there's that site over here that we're working on right now. But what I want to get right now, of course, is this huge amount of water. Yes, of course, we want the water. And I think just to help get it quickly, we're going to just pop in some tier 1 extractors. And then we'll go ahead and upgrade these. Like one by one, we'll upgrade these. So I'm just going to add you right about... I hate that overlay and how that is. Of course, we can unlock all the sectors now if we want to, but it says Odyssey 1 landing site research post. Robotics engineer Charles Willis. After a full night's sleep, we got to work restoring this place. Our first priority was reinforcing the structural integrity of the building. We had an extremely productive day today. We managed to establish a wireless connection to the main computer. This old landing site belongs to a previous ISA mission. We've discovered something unbelievable. Amy was not the first AI assigned to a terraform mission. There was another one that came before called Carmine. Yep. Got it. Got it. Totally called it. Time to bring it up to ISA. I'm 2.0, baby. And one of you guys in the comments actually noticed that during the cognitive test, you saw that it said Amy 02 was the subject of the test. One of you guys caught that. I wasn't going to say nothing, but like, that's cool. I didn't notice it while playing. I noticed it in editing, and I just like, oh, cool. Anyway, here we go.
Amy, we found something odd. The research team reported that this place used to be controlled by an AI named Carmine.
Do you know anything about that?
I just found out. Carmine was a previous version of me. Another AI. And it seems part of them still lives on within me.
What do you mean? Are you saying that those messages and attacks were your doing?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I am not sure. I am still learning what happened. ISA erased the old system long before we arrived. But how much of their programming remains in me is unknown. I understand that this is difficult to accept.
Not another word, Amy!
Wow.
Carmine is a monster! It killed my mother! And now we have proof that ISA created Carmine. They've been playing us this whole time. Everything's been one big experiment, and it's been costing us lives. We need new allies. Otherwise, we're next.
Okay,
I've got
so
to get to
no.
work. Talk more later.
No, I'm not joining the techies, but I have a feeling that she is. So that's going to be a problem. So you didn't want the problems of Earth to follow you, but you're trying awful hard to keep the drama alive, aren't you, lady? I get it. Your mom died, and that sucks. Let's not kill others, though. Okay. Let's just calm down. Can we just breathe? No, I'd probably be irate in her position, too. This whole thing of, like, going to Mars. She's never... I mean, she grew up here, right? It's not like she chose to come here, right? This isn't her decision to come to, you know, to Mars. She was born here. And so she's never been to Earth. And this is all very new to her. Well, not very new. I guess it's all her life. But you know what I mean? Like, this whole not having her mom thing is very new to her. All right, Hyperloop. We're going to get you brought in right over here. Actually, right here would be better. Yep. I'm going to pop this in. This is your biggest priority. You get this in and everything else becomes easier. So we're going to start with the worker hub there. There to keep it running. This worker hub, then this one. This one. Also make sure you get that solar farm built. And then that gives you a nice clear path all the way down here. And actually, you have a path already. Stop. You have a better path already. Let's not bother with those just yet. You can get this done. And then immediately go straight to here. Yep. We're gonna have to get these done, though. Yeah. Because I need the power. So we can bypass this one. And so it'll be here first, then here, then here, then here. And from there, you can just do it all. So, okay. Cool. So I'm going to let that go. And then we're getting all the water here. That's the reason why we're here. So the next point in our directive is this little redacted zone right there. That's the zone we want to go to. And this is, I guess, where the base is. Base of operations for the techies. Is what they said, right? Abandoned base camp. At least I think that's what they said. We can drop a landing zone there, but I'd rather not have to set up the entire logistics for it again. What I could do, though, right? We want to get these sites before it floods. Yes, we do. Okay, I'm going to drop this here anyway. This ought to be fine. We could go 2 of them, one here and then one here. Work them both out at the same time. I'm not opposed to this idea. Let's do that, actually. That way we can get them both, hopefully. 1. And then we're also going to drop another landing zone over here. And that'll be 2. Right. I don't want it to be on irregular terrain, though. We're gonna back it up to here. Okay. 2 landing zones side by side. Both alike in dignity. I had like a little Shakespeare moment there. Let's get aluminum right here. And we're also going to drop another one right over here. Get the base started on its aluminum. If we can build the nitrates being nearby is pretty cool too. We want to also get tons of chemicals here. Hello? Oh, we're sitting on top of a chemical zone. That's great. And then there's a bunch of aluminum right here. Well, that's good. We're going to get this Hyperloop system set up to where it goes all the way around the planet. Like, it's going to connect to here now. We almost can. I mean, think about this. We get this hooked up, right? And then we just Hyperloop that all the way to about here, probably. I can't tell whether that's going to be close enough, but let's assume this is close enough, right? And if it is, then we can also Hyperloop to here. So we can go from base to base. And then we can get another one in the midway point and then another one in here, which is pretty cool. So, you know what? I'm going to prep this with the idea that that's possible. Gosh, it would suck to build this and then have it be like need to be there or something. We'll just build it incrementally as we work towards it. It's fine. Do we really not have the power for this? How much power are you guys drawing over here, huh? Man, you guys are sucking down the power big time. How much does it cost for... Can I just get a fission drive attached to this? 65, 32 glass, 18 electronics, 6 parts. I think we could just drop a fission plant here instead. We just don't have any uranium. We don't need uranium for fusion. We just need a lot of stuff. But that fusion would solve our problems forever. I think that's a bit overkill. Are there any thermal sources nearby? Negative. All right, I think we'll just go a little bit more. How about we take expand the power with solar right there, and I'll be over there in a second. All right, with all of this done, I got to work on 2 bases at once now, so we're going kind of one-time speed for a little bit. So silicon, I'm going to put you there, and then we're also going to want to get a glass factory. We'll put that here. That's the priority. So build that first. With that being done, you're gonna need power. So we'll get you another solar farm, and we'll put you kind of. Actually, let's expand this way so we can go get those sites, right? Because that's why we're over here, is to get these sites. So you can expand it this way. That should work just fine. It doesn't look like it though. No, it looks like that's too far away. So we'll go a little bit. Yeah. The yellow line is not the same. There we go. So get it there, and that's how we'll get the power hooked up. Now, this one over here, we're going to do basically the same thing. We need a silicon mine, and then we also want to have a glass factory here. We just put it there, I guess. And then there's tons of chemicals around. We're absolutely going to want to get this hooked up to the main system as well. So let's see how close we are to getting that done. Look, the worker hub is done. So now they're getting started on both the worker hub here and this solar farm. If we can get the solar farm done first, actually, then we can power the hub, and then we just have extra help in this area. And then after that, it's the Hyperloop. Then we build the Hyperloop, and then we also can expand it this way to see where we can go with it. But the Hyperloop is like this awesome, awesome thing, you know? It's just so helpful. Like, I highly recommend, like, I think the rush, like, rushing for Hyperloop is a really good idea, in my opinion. I'm importing water, right? Yeah, ice import is still happening. It looks like I already did the asteroid. That must have dumped a whole bunch of water. It doesn't look like, oh, well, maybe it did. Maybe it did. I don't know if it did or not. I don't know. I can't tell. This is connected now. It wasn't connected before, and it all of a sudden is. So that might be it, because it hasn't gotten any warmer. But there's more water on the surface. And that was the whole point behind that one thing, is to bring more water in. 28.3% O2. Oh, we're so close, guys. 6 months. Come on, guys. Research. 6 months. 6 months. And we're almost done with this. And then, like, really, once the research is done, we can cool it on the research sites, right? We can just get everybody in domes. Like, domes only. It becomes less about research then. There's no point in research. And providing only domes with food and stuff is way easier than having to move it to all these really remote research sites. And we can still get the research sites, but it's not as easy to manage that. Oh, crap. I'm building a stage 3 glass kiln. Let's not, huh? Yeah, let's not. Let's absolutely not. Let's do a level 1. Level 1 glass kiln, please. Yeah, level 1. Thank you. Okay, and then we're gonna want to get to water, but more importantly is the iron. Local iron sources over here. Excellent. And where is? Did they not build? Oh, it was on this side. Yeah, I gotta remember where my bases are now. Let's get an iron mine set up there, I guess. And then we're also going to want a worker hub to connect these two, like that. We have the spare power over here already. So there's our iron mine, and then we'll also set up the level 1 steel factory. Let's go right about there with it. Okay, over here on this side, iron mine is there. We're going to want to put a worker hub down like this. But we also need power. We haven't expanded that yet, so let's put it over here. Let's say. Seems good. Okay, and then this is being worked on right now. Yep, we have more workers in the area with the hubs. Good. And here comes the Hyperloop. Done. Let's get it connected all the way to here. Pretty cool. Now they're going to bring all the resources to this one to build this tunnel. So as long as we can hook it up to power, we can start using it. So let's get the solar farm being prioritized now. And after that, it's just cake. We'll just let it go. We'll have water extractors running through here. Do we have this whole place? Import nitrogen from Titan is done, baby. Whoo! All right, let's go. That's really like the last major component. I don't know about additional military. I'm not sure we need it. I might regret this later, but I don't think we need it. Let's get Tent City. All right, now zoom out. And I've been saving a whole bunch of rockets for you. Nitrogen import. Use a fleet of cargo ships to import nitrogen from Titan. Yes, 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 yes. Everybody go. And you know what? We're going to open up our structures list really quick. And we'll get all of our starships to be top priority. And then they'll just deliver all of these sources. Because we have tons of storage near all of these launch pads. So we should be able to fill these rockets with the supplies necessary very fast. So let's take a look at, what would that be under? Not colonies. Core? Would that be under core? Space elevators and core. So possibly. Would it be the storage? Lots of storage centers. See, like this is, somebody asked me, how can you store so much stuff? Like how come you have how much of I can't store that many. Look at how many storage centers I have. Like I have like what, 59 storage centers. That's how I can store so much stuff. Lots of worker hubs. I'm looking for spaceport, though. I don't think that's here. Let's just go alphabetical order on the all tab. Maybe it's a military thing. I don't know. Would it be a space? I thought maybe it'd be terraforming, but that's definitely not it either. No, it looks like we're... Ooh. Ooh, you're on. Get off. Greenhouse gas factories. No thanks. Come on, structures. Structures. You can do it. There we go. All right. I want this in alphabetical order. You see why we need a search bar? Like, it'd be really easy to just put the word space, and now all of a sudden we have, you know, spaceport. Ready to rock. You know, solar farms. I got tons of those. Really? What in the world? There it is. Gee, like, it's so weird. All right. So I want all the spaceports to be top priority always. If I have a project for a rocket, I want my drones to think of that as like priority number 1. Okay. So on that note, is there anything else I can do with this? Any more rockets? Yeah, all spaceports occupied. So we need 40 of each of these resources, and we're going to do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And that's just the first trip. So you can see how we're really starting to deliver tons of these resources. The aluminum will actually be a problem. I didn't think it was, but the aluminum will be a problem because it's a raw resource. Same thing with chemicals. We might be able to fix that. Hang on. Let's see if we can expand aluminum and chemicals as far as access. See if we can expand that because we're almost out of that stuff. We could, for the sake of chemicals, we could, well, I don't want to stop producing food, but we can definitely stop producing polymers. So no polymers. We're not going to make any more polymers. I wasn't making very many to begin with. But the aluminum, I think we're going to go and put all of the remaining aluminum towards special projects. So no construction right now. As long as we have this done, and we kind of do. Yeah, this is ready to build now. So now that we have this, they can build these, but I just said no to construction. But it's okay. Is it though? Because I really want the water. Yeah, no, I don't think that's necessarily okay. You know what? Let's do 50-50. Yeah. None of these, but 50-50 on construction and special projects, okay? We're not going to do anything with these. So the drones hopefully don't bring aluminum to those sources. And then again, yeah, the water extractors are where I want it to be. Then we'll put a worker hub here, here, here. Hopefully, maybe, kind of, almost. There we go. And that's probably good. That's enough workers. Yeah, easily enough workers. All right, so then we would want to put another hyperloop. Doesn't look like it'll go all the way there, so we'd have to stop it. It's like here. Irregular terrain, fine. How about here? Right about there. So that would be our next hyperloop. So we'll build that on this side. We'll construct that from this side. And then we'll send the chemicals from here into the system as well. So to do that, we probably want to start making chemicals. We'll drop 2 of these. And, you know, we only have 1 dude on this side. So we kind of need to get going on manufacturing. What do we have for storage? 19 aluminum. Okay. We have the steel plant here yet? No, we don't have a steel factory here yet. Make sure we get our steel factory up. Get at least that going. It's gonna need more power, so we'll get a solar farm out this direction. Good enough. And then in order to make the steel and stuff, we're gonna need access to carbon. So we're gonna go there with that. And let's also make sure we just gonna get another worker hub in here, because once we start making workers, we'll need a hub for it. Okay, and that takes us all the way out to the hyperloop, which is not the biggest thing we can do right now. but we're getting there. We're starting to work our way over. And it's just this like constant thing. Like there's always something to do, man. I love it. Okay, let's take a look and see. So we have all the required materials for this nitrogen import. We are at 28.7% oxygen. Ouch. Let's go. Yeah, so just one more here, and then it starts building the rocket, and off it goes. And then all of these are going to do the same thing. So, and to get this done faster, I guess what I probably should have done is prioritize one at a time, right? Get the rocket going and then go. But I just figured it's less micromanagey if I just say I want all of this and then just let them do it. And it is less micromanagey, but it's also less effective. Take you out of here, take you out of here, and take you out of here. Actually leave this one so that it can access these two. And then once we got that out, we're completely out of the flood zone on this side. So the only thing left in the flood zone is right here. And yes, I know that's a lot of stuff, but it's also kind of inland from where the water currently is, to where over here it's like right on our tail. And like right here is a problem. We're out of the flood zone all the way around here except this, but I might actually let this go until the very last minute because there's an awful lot of nitrate extractors going on right here. There's so much nitrate extraction, and if the water does creep in, right, they're prioritized structures, so the drones should, you know, kind of do it on its own. Should do it on its own. I don't normally like to do the mines as prioritized structures like that because then the drones are like all over that. Look at these things. These things need maintenance. Let's see. We want polymers made, but that we have chemicals now, so let's get our Polymers Factory going, I guess. Put that here. And then we should start working on electronics. Put that, we'll put it over here. There. And then parts will be here. There we go. And then this is important. Let's build that first. And then after all of that, we'll just gather the resources and then we'll make a worker hub. I have so many new bases, you know? Like, I gotta pay attention to all these new bases. What's going on with iron? Other than it not being any... Oh, it's not operational at all. Yeah, because the farm's not out this way. Okay, let's go solar farm. I kind of want to extend it this way, but this is a range issue, not an amount issue. So we'll go here with it. Yeah, let's go. Is that a site to research? It is. Oh, cool. We're already there. Okay. So we'll take this solar farm and we'll go about here. And that will be a priority. And then I want another solar farm out this way. Because there is a good chance. I guess we're going worker hub instead. We'll need a worker hub anyway to do all this stuff. But there's a pretty good chance I'll need to... With the hyperloop being here, I most certainly need an intermediary in this whole thing. So we'll need a stop midway. But yeah, whatever. All right, so many new bases. How's the other new base doing? Oh, I should have just went to the right? Oh man, that's how it works. Turns out Mars also is round. It's crazy how that works, you know? It's that everything's just rounded out. Pretty nice, right? Got some other resources out this way. More water here. 712 water there. This is halted because there's nobody to take the supply. Yeah, that happened. Just have you maybe go grab this. So Tent City's not as important. What's most important now, like completely, is right here. This is already launched. Gathering resources is getting close on all of these. It's aluminum, man. It's all about the aluminum. Oh, you know, let's just do it. Let's just tell them to put all of the aluminum into the special projects only until those rockets leave. And then once those rockets leave, we're good. Oh, do you not have... Oh, you're depleted. Cool. You don't have any maintenance. And you're an iron mine with 2,000 in it. Okay, I'll go ahead and maintain you. And no problem. Just this little tiny area. Who knew, right? You know what? We can drop a landing site right here. This will generate some more stuff for us too. Just pop this right here. Another new base. Yeah, this is the way it goes, guys. And then we'll build this here to connect the dots, also providing power and hooking everything up. And then we want the aluminum mine popped in right here. Water's right there. We can get the water extracted too. But we're first going to want our silicon mine there. And then we're going to want our iron mine there. And then we'll take a worker hub here and here and down here. That'll provide workers in this area, and the workers will just come from over here. And then if I really wanted to connect all this up to something awesome, I would just put you and connect you to here like that. And then pop, let's see, like 3,200 power. Jesus, we're way over our power always. Let's get this connected like that. Yep, and connect that up as priority too. And now all these other drones can just get in here and make it work. We don't even have to make new drones at all for that. That's cool. Another new landing site could go here. It's a pretty wide open area. So why don't we just build another one right here? Just say right about like there. Generates more stuff for us. It's kind of weird, you know? Like, part of me says, oh, no, it scanned it. It just revealed it. But it doesn't. We've already scanned this zone. It literally creates resources. Which is, I don't know, it's a little gamey. Like, if you're running out of water, you could just drop a bunch of landing sites. But that gets very expensive. Because you're talking, making a landing site, right? Like, if I come down here. Additional landing site is 20 aluminum, 25 parts, 10 electronics, 25 steel, and 10 chemicals. But you get a lot of these back. You don't get any of the parts, but you do get 6 of your aluminum back. You get, I think it's 5 electronics. You start with like, I think it's 15 steel or something. So you do start with some of them again, right? How are you guys doing here, huh? Getting close. It's all about the aluminum now, man. And then look at this one. This is about to happen. So I want to see how that spurts up. What I'm hoping to see, I'm hoping to see the O2 percentage here drop before it hits 30 by having a huge injection of nitrogen. Just boom, it should take the overall percentage that oxygen has in the atmosphere down. Now, I've had discussions in chat about how the percentages doesn't matter. I know, but the game is going to register it this way. The game is going to say you're at 30%. Time to start the fires, right? I mean, it's not like immediate like that, but if you get like oxygen get out of control, yeah, you're going to get a lot of flames. And that's just the way the game works. So I'm not saying this is how it is in real life. I don't know enough about the real life science to say how it works in real life. But I will tell you that this 30% is a problem. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. And we're going to do, I don't want to take away all the power, but I don't want to take away all this. All right, I'm still working on that, but I'm going to do that kind of in like the off hours. Because I know you guys don't like watching me deconstruct things in the water areas. All right, can we get you hooked up to the main system? I mean, we should be able to. Worker hub, I could just do it right here. Done. Absolutely done. These are going to be solid roads too. So these guys can now walk all the way into here. And, you know, since you guys can get in here, we might as well get the water pumped in. I think I'll just do a level 3 extractor so we can get that water. And we'll hook this up like this. And we'll give you guys power like... Actually, I think you're already in power. No, you're just out of it. Okay, we'll connect you to power like that. So we just connect this whole thing up. And then, you know, let's get cocky. We'll drop a Hyperloop right here. Oh, we could do 3-way? I think we could do a 3-way right there. Yeah, 3-way connection right here. Almost. Oh, so close. There. This will give us a 3-way connection. And we can just run with it however we want. That's pretty good. So these things will eventually get done. Get the solar farm done, the water extractor done, and then get the hyperloop done. Okay, cool. We'll let that go. All the way over here, we got to get maintenance down. So let's look at maintenance being kind of like this. Something like that. Oh, wait, this is what I always do. This maintenance facility is already ready to go. It just needs the aluminum, which I'm now denying. No aluminum for construction. We can just see. As soon as these all say 40. Oh, this is done already. Did we get it? Yes! It's down to 28.3%. Okay, I don't need to do this many anymore. So we'll get this down to like, say, we'll do like 2 rockets. Once we get this initial wave, we'll do like 2 rockets. In the meantime, though, why don't we unlock a sector, huh? How about sector 11? This little patch here is like a little bit annoying, right? Kind of like, you can't build here. I want to see what's in there. So let's get that extra rocket that just did. We're going to go like that. And then we'll take aluminum and say, hey, guess what? You get to be going back to default now. How's that sound? Because aluminum is... Well, actually, did we get those rockets done? Yeah, 2 of them are building the ship. Oh, as long as 2 of them are building the ship. The point was to knock this down, right? So we're definitely knocking this down. Now we're bringing in nitrogen. It's going to be great. These are very expensive, too. Like, bringing in nitrogen from Titan is very expensive. Because, I mean, if you think about it, we just spent over 200 electronics, over 200 parts, over 200 chemicals, over 200 aluminum. Right? Is it aluminum or aluminium? I gotta see it. It's aluminum. There's no either. I'm not sure what determines... Like, I'm not versed enough to determine which one you use and when, but I thought it was aluminium. That's how isn't that how the English say it? Pretty much the entire world says it that way, right? Aluminium. Because that's how you're supposed to say it. Oh, there you go. They had spoken. Level 3? No, we don't have enough drones in this area for level 3. Let's just do level 1. It's fine. This is level 1, and this is level 1, and they're both full. See? Well, this one's full. Even though I have it marked as a priority, that's full. We can get another worker hub here. That will allow the, worker factory to expand, so we'll do it again, too. We want it to expand. Go like this. Anywhere. Wow, really? Here we go. Come on. Thank you. And then how about a silicon mine here? Because we can. And then I guess from there, we'll probably need to expand our power grid again. So get you all the way out here. And then I see nitrates. So we're definitely going to want to grab nitrate extractor. Put it there. So your priority, I guess your priority. You're all priorities. Here you go. You get to be priorities. Good for you. Everyone's a priority. Which naturally means no one is. If I'm going to do that, I might as well say no one's a priority. Anyway, let's come back over here. Yeah, like... How many resources is this thing? Oh, it's the uranium I can't afford. Yeah, I can't build one of those. Not right now. Actually, I won't be able to build that then, because I won't have the supply for it. Yeah, I won't be able to build that anyway. We'll get rid of it, but we'll eventually use it. Actually, this is more water, so we should be using this instead, right? There we go. Make that a priority. It's not it's going to be a priority because of this. But we're going to get the hyperloop in there, and then we could just go boom, 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 boom. Like, it's just going to zoom across the whole planet so fast. It's going to be great. So we're pumping out the water really good now. Look at this water output. It's great. So now what I want to do, since we have so much water coming out, feels really good. Now what we got to do is we're going to prioritize all of our food factories. We're just going to let food factories do what food factories want to do. And it's going to feel good too. Because now I think we're going to get a stable population. And we're almost out of the floodplain. So we're almost to the point where we're sprinting to endgame, I want to say. What is it? Factories? Yeah, food factories is what we want. So let's get food factories. You are all high priority. Congrats. Make me lots of food. I don't need all of them, but yeah, most of them. And then colonies. Yep, all the domes. Research outposts. Why not? Go nuts. Okay. So now we're going to have lots of people coming in. It's going to feel good. Let's see. What do we got here? This is all jumbled up. Okay. Okay. So these things are on its way back. So let's take this out and we'll take this one out. And then we'll let these two run. We'll just let these two bring the nitrogen constantly. And because now we're at 26.2% and we're just raising up that pressure and it's going to feel good. And now we want to raise the temperature. So since we want to raise the temperature, we could start working on a space mirror array, which is something that usually you do in the early game, but I'm going to do it now. So I'm going to put 2 rockets in charge of this mirror array thing. And after 15 launches, we'll finally, we're just going to be injecting lots of heat. Like, we're going to be able to trap the sun's rays and all that stuff and warm the planet that way. And that's going to bring more stable temperature. It's going to make a lot more water and going to make it a lot warmer for our colonists and stuff. So now we're getting to the point where it's like, I want water. And I think with the nitrogen intake from Titan going, although this is free. Like, that's one thing too, that these are free. So I don't have to pay anything for this nitrogen. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna make the game get rid of that. I'm gonna leave this up there until the game decides to get rid of it. And we're gonna do this. I want to get the Hyperloop out of there though. So let's get just a worker hub. Yeah, right here. Have this worker hub connect to all of these. One big worker hub to connect them all. And then this one will kind of serve as the new central hub. So once they've built this, I can make... yeah, I'm not going to upgrade the roads. I don't think it matters. Because they can always store things at the hubs too. But we'll get rid of this Hyperloop, since it's kind of, it's one of the closest things to this water. And then we'll just let this run. And it'll do what it wants to do, and they'll break it down as they want to. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and demolish. And they'll also take the storage from that and bring it around too. So, okay, I might leave this video here. I might. We're in so many different places now. Isn't this nice? Like, we're starting to cover the whole map. I want to sprawl the entirety of the map, and all of this stuff too. Like, this is where Carmine was. And there's so many resources here too. We should probably start building another base here. We got an old Russian station there. We're not going to be able to get Viking 1. And then this stuff here, we may actually be able to get this abandoned bunker. Should we try for the bunker? That's a long way though. Like, that's a hard thing to get to because of where it's located. I wonder if there's... Let's see. If I put a hub... Yeah, see, irregular terrain even. I don't know how you're supposed to get that. If I go... I guess maybe it's like this. You put this down, and then... Is there any place I can get... Yeah, like this. Which is so weird, isn't it? Maybe here instead. It feels real weird, but I think this is probably your best bet here. Although this is more forward. That's so weird. Like, having this not be a bridge, right? And then, can we get a road here or no? Yeah, it's okay. I want it this way. And then this will get them up there that way, right? And then we can get into here and make our colony here. All right, I'll figure it out. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. You know the drill. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.